Hi, this is Jean Armendariz-Kerr with Mode Realty Network.
I'm Peter Zarov with Homestead Title Company.
So, Peter, one of the questions that I have for you is, coming from as an insider, are there any insider tips for consumers that you might have who are going to be consumers of title insurance?
Absolutely, and this is, I would say, a tip both for consumers, for realtors, for their attorneys, is the importance of prior title insurance and what the prior policy will do. When we talk about prior title insurance, we're talking about when the seller first purchased the property, they would have received a title policy from a title company. We call that the prior. If we are given that prior title policy before closing, we can now, by law, give a discount. In fact, it's the only discount by law we're allowed to give. It's a 20% discount. And so having that prior title policy is really important in getting that discount. But more importantly, getting that prior title policy as early as possible, even before the listing, can really head off any problems or issues you might have. They might disclose a joint driveway agreement or a title issue or some other issue that would be relevant to the seller's selling the property and that could be either addressed, cured, or disclosed before selling. And in my opinion, and what I've seen is if there are any problems, whether they're title problems or legal problems, there's generally two easy ways to fix them. One is money and two is time. And if you wait until the last minute to get your prior title policy, you're left with only money to solve your problems. You don't have any time. So having those prior title policies as early as possible are going to head off issues, but more importantly, get you a discount on title.
Sure. So obviously, start looking for that prior title before you start packing and cleaning and staging, just in case those things get packed up too early. But one last question to follow up on that. So when somebody's going to go back and dig for their prior title, where should they start looking? Like when in their prior transaction would they probably have received that?
Well, that's a really good question because it depends on when they purchased. If they purchased between 2003 and 2005, when the title industry was just crazy, they might have received that prior title policy 3 months to a year after they purchased and not known what to do with it. So it may be in a different place than their closing documents.
So that would have come in the mail? Maybe
in the
later.
mail. And then again, that's if they closed between 2010 and 2014, it may have come as an email anywhere from 30 to 60 days after closing. So it can all depend. If they really want to find it and they can't, the easiest thing to do is try to remember where they closed and call that title company and ask for another policy, and they can always give it to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Peter.
Thank you.